Coming up is a 30-minute workout for toning abs with no weights. All you need is your body and a mat for this core-defining, ab-torching workout that'll ignite the fire in your belly and chisel your waistline. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with a warm-up. Let's head to the mat and we're gonna start in an all-fours position. So go ahead and stack the shoulders on top of the wrists. Your hips are on top of those knees, and start to brace your core by pressing your belly button into the spine. Once you do that, we'll do a set of cat and cow. On your next inhale, you're gonna arch your spine, eyes gaze up, stretch out the belly, lift the tailbone up to the sky. And then on your exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, pelvis tucks under, back of the heart lifts up. Again, inhale. Feel free to do this at your own time, at your own breath. And exhale. So we have 3 blocks of work. Each block is 4 exercises. We're gonna do 2 rounds total of 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Let's go one more set here. And release. Good. Go ahead and reset. From here, we're gonna do alternating bird dog. So you're gonna extend that right leg back, left hand stretches forward, hold it for a second before replacing it back down to the mat and switch sides. We're gonna target our core in all different planes of motion. So you'll get the front of the abs, the back of the abs, and the side of the abs. Our core helps us with crunching motions, but also with extension, so like arching motions, and also side body bends and rotations. So we have to make sure that we're targeting our core in all these different ways, because it's not just our abs, okay? It's not just our six-pack, so to speak. Now let's go ahead and go into our first plank. So go ahead and stack those shoulders on the hips, and if you need to drop down to those knees, you are more than welcome to. From here, pike those hips up to a downward facing dog. Just stretch everything out and then come back to your plank position. Again, keep doing this nice and slow. You will feel the burn by the end of this 30-minute workout. Trust me, it sounds like it's gonna be a breeze. It's not. We're definitely going to feel the work. All right, go ahead and bring those knees down and come into a laying down position. We'll go into dead bugs. So let's go ahead and kind of do the same thing as the alternating bird dog. So your hands are lifted up and then your shins are at tabletop position. You're gonna extend your right leg back, or excuse me, right arm back, and then left leg forward, and then switch. So now we are getting our deep inner core. It is underneath the so-called six-pack. This is called your transverse abs, okay? So this is responsible for just helping you protect your spine, helping you with balance and stability. Let's go a few more here. Good, and then from here, hug those knees into the chest. Plant those feet and then bring those hands to AT position. Go ahead and take some windshield wipers right and left. Just stretching out the hips and the low back, getting everything nice and warm before we get started today. All right, from here, go ahead and hug those knees into the chest, roll on up, and then we're gonna come back into an all-fours position to start. So with our first exercise that we're gonna be doing, it's called a plank walk to a downward facing dog. So I'll show you how to do it and then we'll do it together. So you're gonna start with your hands and your feet on one side of the mat, pretty much close together, if not touching. From here, you're gonna walk both your hand and your foot to one side, do it again to come back, and then as a small little break, downward facing dog, and then come back to your plank position. If at any time you need to take a break, take a child's pose. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Plank walk, downward dog, and then send those hips back down. Now your hips are gonna wiggle side to side, and that's totally okay. What I want you to try to maintain is that proper plank form. As we move side to side, you wanna keep those shoulders right on top of the wrists. Common tendency is as we start doing this, you're gonna start to bring those hands in front of the shoulders and the hips are gonna start to pike up like this. And then at that point, you're not really focusing on your core at all. So just make sure that those hips come down every single time. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. From here, come to one side. We're gonna go into a side plank, knee tuck to kick. So reach your hands and your legs. We're gonna tuck the knee in and then kick the foot forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, you wanna think about keeping your hips up the entire time. As you crunch the elbow to knee, that's when you can bend the spine. You're crunching your core. If this gets too difficult for you, your hips are burning, you can go ahead and take that side plank out and just focus on this crunch. Maybe you can break it in half as well. Do half up and half down. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So fun little fact for you is our core is actually not just our stomach area. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Our core basically goes from our mid-thigh all the way up to like the bottom of the chest. So you may be feeling like your side booty on fire, or maybe your hip flexors are gonna start to burn at some point. That's all part of your core. We're strengthening everything. Don't forget to take that option. If you need to drop down, you're more than welcome to go here. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. And then come to your back. We're gonna go into 4 bicycle crunches and then 4 scissor kicks. So hands behind the head, we go 4 times right here, and then straight legs, 4 here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now every single time you crunch, think about lifting your shoulder blades off the floor. Focusing on rotation of your obliques, which are the side of your abs. Now make sure that you're not pulling on your head either. Your hands are simply a pillow. Your abs are lifting your shoulders up. It's not your arms pulling on your head. Huge difference. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, my friend, that is your first round. We're gonna go ahead, come back to the very top, do all that over again, starting with your plank walk into the downward facing dog. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, what I love about this workout is it's a moderate intensity, which means you're really gonna feel the work, but it's not like we're doing crazy cardio. You might not profusely sweat like in my other classes. I want you to feel strong. I want you to feel energized. I just want you to feel good within your body after this workout. I know every single time I do core work, I just feel better in cardio, when I'm lifting weights. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Side plank with your knee tucked to your kick. And that's because without a strong core, we really can't build a strong upper body. And without a strong core, we also can't build a strong lower body. Everything is connected. Time starts through our core. And so once you realize that, you'll realize that every exercise you do, even if you're doing bicep curls or squats, you should be connecting to your core. It's gonna help you lift heavier. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna have better form. So sometimes it's hard to connect to the core when an instructor like myself says, brace your core. You might not understand really what that means, but I'll try to explain that all throughout this class so that you feel better equipped. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Oh yeah. I'm feeling this particularly in my side booty because yesterday I did so much band work. So I'm struggling just a little bit doing this side plank stuff. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So when I say brace your core, it's almost like what it feels like when you sneeze. Like, you kind of like squeeze. Another way to think of it is, let's say like you see someone about to punch you and you flex. You flex because you want to like defend the punch. That's another way you can connect to the core. Now, should you be bracing your core tightly all the time? No. But you also don't want to like have it completely loose either and like having a beer belly all the time, right? There's kind of like a balance. Come to your back. We're gonna go into your 4x4 bicycle crunches, into your scissor kicks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now remember, it might look like I'm pulling on my head, but I'm not. I am simply just placing it as a pillow. The more you work on your core, the more you'll learn what it means to brace it. We'll try to do mind-body awareness throughout this entire workout today so that you can really connect to it. Really great for mamas especially, right? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness. All right, give yourself 1 minute to just breathe. Stretch out your belly, reach your arms and legs in opposite directions. And if it feels good, you can also do some windshield wipers as well. So block number 1 is done. We're gonna move on to block number 2, so it's all new different exercises. Again, we're gonna do 2 rounds of everything. So when you're ready, knees in, come on up, and then let's move to your belly. So we're gonna do what is called Superman lifts. So on your belly, hands extended forward, eyes looking down. You're gonna lift your chest off the floor. Think about lifting and squeezing your glutes, and then slowly come down with control. If you need an option, you're gonna go 1 arm and 1 leg at a time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So right now we are focusing on the back side of the core. This will really help to compensate for all the hunching and rounding that we do with our backs when we're sitting on the couch or driving in the car. We're always rounded when we're texting. So doing this move, literally the opposite move of what we do every single day, is gonna really help you stand taller. A few more seconds. Really lengthen your hands and your toes in opposite directions. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, from here, we're gonna go into an alternating plank leg lift to a knee tuck. So plank position, lift 1 leg up, tuck the knee, come back and switch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, tuck, lift, down. Lift, tuck, lift, down. Option on the knees. Lift, tuck, lift, bring it down. Lift, tuck. All right, so do whatever option works for you. Any kind of plank variation is gonna be one of the best ways to strengthen your core. It really strengthens from the inside out. And time, good. All right, from here, we're gonna go back to your side plank. We're gonna go into a reach under. So extend the arm long, reach underneath the armpit for a rotation and come back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you want to think about kind of twisting your thoracic spine, your upper middle back here. As you send someone some money behind you, you're passing a dollar bill to the person behind you. Now, as you do this, make sure that your shoulder is stacked right on top of the elbow and your hips stay up the entire time. Ten seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Let's go ahead and switch sides. You might feel like you're getting like a mini shoulder workout too, huh? Maybe mini hip workout as well. It's all a part of it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really connect to your breath here. Low impact, moderate intensity, but still difficult, right? Coming up on 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, come back to the top, starting with your Superman lifts. Now your goal with the second round is to try to lift up just 1 inch higher. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, hold, come back. Now make sure you keep your eyes looking down towards the floor. Lengthen the back of your neck. So no cranking the neck and looking forward. Okay, you're Superman. You're looking down at the city you're flying over. Try to get your kneecaps off the floor. Try to get your chest off the floor. Squeeze your booty. You have 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna go into your alternating plank with the knee tuck. Okay, take that option by doing this on your knees if you need to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift, tuck, lift, and down. If your hips come up just a little bit, that's okay. Do the best that you can. Try to tuck in as much as you can, all the way to the chest. I know, this is a hard one. Keep it up. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go into your side plank with the reach under. Shoulder on top of elbow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you have any knee issues, right here, go ahead and put a towel or a small pillow under the knee to support you. Remember, I know I always have to say this because I don't know who's watching this, but remember, you can't do a million crunches to get a flat stomach. It really comes down to proper nutrition. So make sure your diet is aligned with your workouts. No matter how many workouts or how many crunches you do, you can't out-train a bad diet. 3, 2, 1, rest. I had to learn that the hard way. I would do 2 hours of cardio a day. My nutrition sucked, and I was so frustrated for not getting results. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So learn from me I am telling you, once you replace your processed food intake with real, whole, unprocessed foods that come from Mother Nature, that stubborn belly fat will go away. It's really not hard. And it's not a diet. It is a lifestyle. Focus on eating nutrient-dense, whole foods, single ingredient items. If you find something in the pantry that you wouldn't find in Mother Nature, it is a faux food. A food that looks real, but isn't real. It's processed and engineered. And time. Good. Give yourself a 1-minute break. Grab a sip of water, towel down, do whatever you need to do. We have one more block, so stay with it. I promise you, you are going to feel amazing once you complete this entire workout from start to finish. 4 more exercises, and we'll continue talking about diet, right? Because that is a huge one. That's what helped me lose 20 pounds in 3 months and keep it off for good. I was a yo-yo dieter. I was doing all the things, all the fads, not seeing results. But until I focused on lifestyle change and proper nutrition and doing workouts like this, that's when I got the results. And I'll share some tips along the way. So first exercise is sit-ups. So feet about shoulder distance apart. You can bring those hands up overhead. Use your arm swing to generate momentum to bring yourself up, all the way up, and then around the spine on the way down. Here we go. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round the spine nice and slowly. Now, if sit-ups are not available for you, you can just go into basic crunches. You can bring those hands behind the head and just lift your shoulder blades off the floor as high as you can. Now, I'm gonna tell you, there is no diet that will give you the magic pill, the quick fix. It's really about just swapping out your processed food intake, the fake sugars, the processed junk, the crap, you know it. Just replacing that with literally unprocessed food. I promise you the results will be there if you stay consistent with it. Time. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a reverse bridge with a boat pose. So hands are behind you. You're gonna lift your hips up, squeeze the booty, come back down, and then balance for a boat pose. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips up, hips down, tall posture. As you bring your hands to your shins, you're gonna keep that nice tall posture as you balance. If you need any assistance with this, go ahead and grab the back of the thighs before coming back down. Don't forget about your water intake. Reduce liquid calories that come from frappuccinos, soda, juices. Water, water, water. That's a huge help. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. From here, we're gonna go into up and over legs. So you're gonna hold a crunch here, lift those legs. You're gonna bring it up and over as it comes down, and then lift it back up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now for this, again, make sure that you're not pulling on your neck. Your elbows are wide, your chin is off your chest. Your low back stays grounded to the floor. So if you notice that there's a small space popping up right here, go ahead and bend those legs and don't drop your legs as low. Only go to the point where your low back stays on the floor. Exhale on the way up. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Final exercise, we're gonna go into a low plank with alternating knee taps. So hands on 2 different railroad tracks. You're gonna drive the knee down and down and down. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're just alternating right and left. Eyes looking in between the forearms. Now brace your core, okay? So Think about pressing the belly button to your spine. Really cinch that up. You got it, you got it. 15 seconds. Breathe. You're almost there. You can just hold a plank on your knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. All right, we're gonna go back to your sit-ups. One more round, and you're completely done. Here we go. On your back, hands above. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Something that also contributes to belly fat is high stress, high cortisol. Find ways to manage your stress. Deep breathing, walks, Epsom salt baths, lavender oil, essential oils, delegating, reducing all the things that you have to do every single day, right? All of those things contribute to a lot of stress. And when you are in a stressful state, your body holds on to that stubborn belly fat time. From here, we're gonna go into a reverse bridge to your boat pose. So I would say manage that stress, it is important. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Also make sure that you're getting lots of sleep as well. At least 7 hours of deep quality sleep. I have like a sacred morning and nighttime routine. My boyfriend makes fun of me because no matter what, he will find me at like 5 a.m. sipping on my coffee on the couch, silence. It's like my time for like me to just kind of like collect my thoughts and like get ready for the day. I do it every single morning. If I don't do it, I'm a less happy person. And rest. From here, we're gonna go into your up and over legs. Same with the nighttime routine. Start shutting off like electronics. I'll try to read a book. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try to make my environment very dark to kind of like help kickstart sleepiness. There's a lot of hacks to help you sleep better and manage your stress. So please Google for yourself so that you can just get better overall. Keep your chin off your chest, please. Elbows wide. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. And your final exercise, almost there, is your low plank with your alternating knee tap. And then you are officially done. I am proud of you for making it this far. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those hips down, you're breathing. Do what you can, do what you can, okay? Don't compare yourself, don't get frustrated with yourself. The fact that you're showing up is incredible. Be proud of that. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness, 30 minutes, you're done. Do we feel strong? Do we feel amazing? I feel so much more connected to my core, and I know you probably feel amazing as well. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, comment below, and let me know how you're feeling. And if you want more workouts from me, maybe you want to double up, you can check out this workout here, it's pretty awesome. And if you need a quick start to help you on your fitness journey, I have a free grocery guide plus workout tips to help you jumpstart your fitness goals. So head to the description for all of that. And as always, claim your crown.